All right, y'all, we're talking about GloRilla again, and we're going to start off with the question, do women justify toxic behavior in dating? And we're going to play this clip.
I use PSA, toxic behavior. You say women in their 20s should display toxic behavior and level up the illusion. What do you mean by that?
Okay, like I really like people, that's what I'm saying. People take me too serious.
Yeah.
I be just playing.
You ain't on no Jasmine Sullivan bull job, are you?
What Jasmine Sullivan?
Bust the windows out your car.
I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody that went through some shit.
No, ain't nobody go through that, Glo.
Everybody that went through.
No, hell no.
Yes, they did.
No, I don't know.
You never got your windows busted out?
I have.
Exactly.
But I'm just saying, but I ain't never done that to somebody.
I'm saying as a female, a lot of females have been through that situation. Like, they done been too in love and they done got their heart broken.
That what y'all call that?
Yeah.
Don't love me that hard.
They feelings be hurt. You can't hurt no female feelings. Like, females' feelings is stronger than men. Like, say for instance, like in a cheating situation. If you go cheat, you ain't finna fall in love with a female go cheat. They really, well, not me, but regular females, when if they in love with you and they go
step out.
Yeah, they really, it's something about that they like for real. You might not like you just do that.
Yeah.
That's what y'all do, but
they know what y'all, I don't know y'all. You see, they know y'all.
But at the end of the day, that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all feelings don't be too deep into shit like females do. And so females be reacting off their feelings sometimes. I'm gonna say 80% of females have been through something like that. Where they done destroyed your property because their feelings was hurt.
You ever had your heart broken?
One time. And that's why I am how I am today.
Well, I mean, you ain't really get nobody a second chance?
Because everybody, I just feel like everybody like that. Because at the end, like,
what you need everybody like what?
I got 6 brothers. I got a lot of friends. I got best friends. I got cousins. And I see how dudes act.
Right.
And like, all of them got the, like, it's a common denominator. Like, they ain't
Okay, we'll stop it there. Whew, that was a heck of a way to end it, man. I didn't expect to stop it there. Wow.
Yeah.
Dudes ain't, as she put it, you know, the word she used. Okay, I'm gonna kick this one off because I feel like, and I'm gonna tread lightly because, again, here's the thing, and I think it's important that I say this. When we talk about these different topics, a lot of times people get confused and they think it's about the person. It's not about the person. You know, I actually like GloRilla. I'm not saying musically necessarily. She's not a bad artist in my opinion, but I actually like her. She seems cool. She's funny. You know, good personality, all that stuff. Definitely a character. I think we're talking about the ideas that she's putting out there. Understand, she's 24 years old. So, but a lot of 24 and young people in general, and some people even older, like, you know, in their 30s think like this. And I think that's a problem. So we're talking about toxic behavior. Do women justify toxic behavior in dating? And this isn't to solo out women either, or single out women either. The point behind this question is, I do think, in my opinion, that I think people will accept things that aren't necessarily not scientific by any means, aren't necessarily like always the case. Not even majority of the time are the case. Like this idea, she talks about it in this video, is that all men cheat without exception. There's no exception to the rule. All men cheat, or how men feel about cheating is different than how women will feel about cheating. If they cheat, it's because they really like a guy, when in reality, there are women that cheat and it's just sex for them too, you know, whatever. And there are men that cheat and it's just sex for them. There are men that get attached to women they cheat to. That's why you have all type of stuff, situations like that. We hear about it all the time. We see men lose their lives over a mistress and stuff like that, and trying to figure out a way to get rid of their wives, quote unquote, all that. We've seen all these different dynamics. It goes both ways in that conversation. And so when we try to generalize stuff, sometimes it can be very ignorant, and it can lead to us making bad decisions and justifying things that are just flat out toxic. If you have the world belief that all men cheat, then you're probably not going to get married. You're probably not going to be committed to a relationship to the level that you could be if you really had faith that this person loves me and wouldn't cheat. It's going to also maybe prevent you from even getting with men. It may even have you getting with somebody that's the same sex, because you just have that level of disdain and distrust for men, because your view of men is so low. And then same thing with her view of women, where it's like women's emotions are so high that if you take them there, they're going to be busting out your windows if you do something wrong to them, or they're going to be slashing your tires. And then you can say, hey, it's okay to do that when you're in your 20s and things like that. What changes about a woman's emotions from 20 to 30? Yeah, sure, age. But that brings me to the last thing I want to say is, I do think that a lot of people in the way our society is set up is you got a lot of people that want to be grown in one respect, but don't want to be grown in how they carry themselves and in their character. And so, but basically she's saying, like, if you're in your 20s, you can be toxic. Enjoy. This is your opportunity to be toxic, because once you hit your 30s, you need to stop that. You don't become an adult at 30. You don't become a respectable adult at 30. You become an adult really adulthood used to take place in your teens. Like you were considered a young adult in your teens a lot of cases. That's why you look at people who are 18, they could be enlisted in the army. There's a lot of things that you can do when you're 18. But let's say 21, just for sake of argument. Usually 21, most people agree that you're an adult, or you're probably viewed more like an adult than you are a kid, because you're out of your teens. You may, if you went to college, you may have gotten your degree, or if you're not in college, you've probably been working for a number of years. All of that. So just pushing back what an adult is to me. Again, she's young. This isn't about her, but I just think a lot of people say these similar things, and I think we should we need to really reel in a lot of these people and start having these conversations so we can bring out healthier ideas and thoughts behind these things and really start to think more critically.
Yeah, no, I agree wholeheartedly. Here's the thing. I remember these specific letters. When I turned 18, I get this letter from the Secretary of State. It's like, happy birthday. This is a random letter, right?
Oh, yeah.
All the things. But if you smart and you read in between the lines, they letting you know you're looked at as an adult now. Don't let you do no crimes, because you're not going to be tried as a child.
And when you get there, what age?
Okay, 18, I believe
18,
it was 18.
yeah.
Okay, but if you want to push more and say 21, right? Even worse. But the thing is this whole you can be toxic and do all these things in your 20s and your 30s. Have fun with the toxic repercussions, the toxic consequences because of that. And I'm looking like you're still going to have to pay for it, whether you're talking about emotionally, whether you're talking about like paying fines, jail time, all the things. Because, for example, she was using busting windows out the car. Like, you messing with somebody's property and things. So I do not suggest you do that toxic stuff when you're in your 20s, because you're going to have to still pay for it in your 30s, 40s, later.
Actually.
You know, could be on your record, jobs you want to apply for. So it's horrible advice. And we're saying this to everyone.
And she has a huge platform. I mean, and most of her platform is younger than her. I mean, you're talking about, I mean, you're a teacher, like kids listening to GloRilla, little girls listening to her. If you're saying in your 20s it's okay to do this stuff, then what do you think a 9-year-old, 10-year-old, now you could be like, oh, why are they on Twitter anyway? Why are they on all these platforms seeing her talk this stuff? You know, I get that, but let's just be honest. Kids are getting exposed to this type of stuff no matter what. No, but go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Some people saying like, you know, your brain is fully developed around the age of 25 and things like that. So like before that, what you do, I guess, don't count. Or maybe she's trying to use that. It still counts.
Yeah, it counts.
You still get charged. Like,
we're always developing.
You got
We're always
to
growing.
know, just because, you know, if you are in a relationship, that's the reason why. And you were really, really hurt and you couldn't believe they would do something like you know, you trusted them like that. And then you react. You got to pull back. This is what I want to do, but this is what I'm going to do or not to do because of you being able to pay for them being the person who hurt you in the first place. Like, it's going to be really bad for you.
Yeah, no, I agree.
We do not recommend you doing that, something in your 20s and something you're going to regret, okay? Toxic, don't do it.
What do you think about what she had to say? Leave a comment below, and before you head out, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos.